Mickey, thanks for joining us. Eventful night for yourself, but a good night for the team at the end.
Yeah, really good night for the team. I think it was important that we bounced back after the result on Saturday. And I think to a man, the boys played really, really well. I think we stuck to our jobs really well. The two in the midfield sort of shut up their midfield right from the off. So obviously they're a dangerous team, and we managed to be clinical in our defending, and thankfully we were clinical in the other box as well.
How pleasing is it, because you haven't had much time from the weekend to get your sort of shape that you're going to use tonight? How pleasing is it that is taken on by the players?
Yeah, we've got very good players in that changing room, and when they get asked to do anything, they give it everything. They give it 100%, and we did that out there today. We knew we had to bounce back, and we knew we had to give everything to try and get a result, and thankfully we managed to do that tonight.
Assist for yourself with the first goal, and a great bullet header for the late second goal.
Yeah, it's nice to get involved with the goals. Obviously the assist for Longy, I think I was just trying to keep it alive for someone hopefully to do what they did, and Longy did that. And then for my goal myself, it was finally I've been able to get on the end of one. Me and Lowers had a little chat before he took it, and he said he was going back stick, so I managed to get free, and I think that's for the first time in this year that I managed to have someone not marking me, or not two or three players marking me. So yeah, it was nice to finally get among the goalies again. And look, we've got the most important thing for me though, the clean sheet. Let's be honest, we needed it today. I think we know if we keep a clean sheet, we've got a good chance of winning the game. We trust our forward players. They've got so much ability, and we had different chances on Saturday, and they just didn't fall for us. So it was nice for them to fall for us today. We created other chances tonight as well. We looked dangerous going forward, and we looked quite safe at the back. So yeah, it's a really pleasing performance and a big 3 points.
Well, the winners put you right back in it. You know, you're right in the mix. You weren't out of it anyway before a ball was kicked, but everybody was building it up because Grimsby were coming. They were occupying that 7th position, and you've taken the points.
Yeah, exactly. We had to try and get a result today to not to be completely in it and not to be completely out of it. I think we just need to win the game to get closer to them. We're chasing the pack, and we're going to give everything we can for it.
And of course it's another big game coming up at the weekend, but one that you've got to relish. There's going to be over 20,000 there. It's a great crowd that you're going to be playing in front of, and it's down to you going to show what you're worth.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, it's going to be a big game. I think they lost tonight as well, so they're going to look to try and bounce back. So we have to make sure that we match what they give and try and go one better. And we're looking forward to it. We'll rest tomorrow. We'll be back on the training ground Thursday, Friday, ready to go on Saturday against Bradford. So yeah, look, we've got 6 massive games coming up, and we'll give everything we can in each and every one of them.
It's definitely going right down to the wire, isn't it? There's nobody getting away.
No, I looked at the table just then when I was in the lounge, and it's tight to get in the playoffs, and it's even tighter to stay in the playoffs, and it's even tighter for the top 3. I think none of them want to go and win it, and so that gives everyone a chance. And look, we're not ruled out of it just yet. We've got 6 games, and we're, like I said before, we'll be trying to do everything we can to get as many points as possible.
And most of the players have come back fit. I know we just lost Joel Taverner for tonight's game, but you've got a good squad, a lot of options, and all to play for.
Yeah, it's all to play for. That's the big thing about us. We've got a lot of quality players in that changing room, and obviously everyone's going to be disappointed if they're not starting. Everyone's going to be disappointed if they're not in the squad completely. So we have to keep everyone on our toes. The boys on the bench need to be keeping the starting 11 on their toes by training well, and give the gaffer decisions to make in training leading into games. The gaffer said yesterday it's the hardest thing he's had to do, and pick a team for this season, because we've got such quality players. So everyone needs to buy into it, which they are, and we need to carry on going with that.
One final point, we've asked the manager's opinion of what he felt about 2 decisions in the game. As a professional footballer, as the captain, what did you feel first of all on Ryan Cooney's situation in the penalty area, and then from the ball into the back of the net? Yeah,
it was a new one for me, to be fair. When he gave the indirect free kick, I thought he gave it outside the box, and then when he said it was inside the box, I don't think I'm sure he said it didn't make contact with Ryan's head, so it was just dangerous play. If it made contact with his head, then it would have been a penalty. So I think I misheard him at the start on the pitch because of all the noise that was going on, but he cleared it up for me after, when we actually got a chance to talk, which is fair. He made that decision. I think it would have been easier if he just gave it outside the box, because it was right on the line. It would have saved a lot of confusion for him, and as well as the fans as well, and the players, because I think even their players weren't sure how it's not a penalty if he's given a foul. So, and then obviously the throw in, that was, they had to be 100% sure that it didn't touch anyone, and they made that decision. If they, I think when I was just talking to them there, they couldn't be sure that it didn't touch anyone. So I think they go with the defending team on that one. So yeah, it's one of them. I've learned something new on that decision for the indirect free kick. And look, we got on with it. We didn't let it affect us. Obviously, they had a little spell after that, so it could have been dangerous. We were on the attack, and they had a little spell after that. But we managed to keep the ball out of the back of our net, and we managed to put one in their net.